Hi viewers, welcome back to this channel. This video is powered by the Excellence to the Career. This is the day 2 of the C language. Here you can see the welcome to the C language day 2 powered by the Excellence to the Career. So before going to the start the session, we will see the agenda today what we are going to cover. So first we will see the features of the C programming, then we will go through the very C used, then the last what are the limitations of the C language. Okay. Before, yeah, most of thing it will be theory part only. Like this is second and the next video and upcoming next video also will be theory. So by that last video we will go into the completely total interaction part of the C. Then we will move through the like basic components of the C. After the float value and so on. Okay. Let me open the notepad. Let me increase the screen of the size. Yeah, I think so. The first video containing a lot of background noise now. So, but this video won't be like that. So, I'm going to remove the background noise. I have forgotten to edit that video. So, but in this video you can not hear the background noise a lot. Okay. Now, see. First one. What was the first one? Features of the C, right? Please make a notes of the before session and this session and upcoming 2 sessions also. Please make a note because you use it when you are going to an interview based upon the C. So when you are going on interview based upon C, it will definitely so much helpful to you. So please make a separate notes of the four these sessions and before one session today and upcoming 2 sessions also. Okay, please maintain a book for the C language. It is very useful to us. C programming, right? Yeah. So in this we will discuss the first point. What was the first point? Yeah. C is a middle level language. I think so. Most of you members here like low level and high level. But what was the middle level? I will explain. Wait. So you want to know middle level. Before you want to know, you have to know that what was the high level and what was the low level. Okay. So then you will get the what was the middle level language. Yeah. Now first we will see the what is high level language. High level language. High level language is nothing but a combination of characters, right? High level language is a combination of alphabetical letters. Like make a point like C, comma. I will tell you. I will explain. First, you have to you note down these points. Then I will explain what was C++, Java, comma Python. Okay. These are what the most repeated like a high level languages which has been asked in the interview sessions. So next point was high level language is easy to write the code. Easy to write the code or read the code, right? That's it now. Yeah. But high level language, let me open the compiler, then you will get the point. Let me finish this line. Read the code. Okay, now where is my browser? Chrome, right? Yeah. Let me go through the online GP. See, now this part is known as high level language which can understand the human. So here we can understand like these pronouns like me. Yeah, right now. Yeah, see, It's pronounced like ash include. We know the pronunciation of ash include. Ash include. This is spelling. std.h means standard input output, right? This it was int, pronounced as int. MAIN is main. So this type of writing code is known as high level language. Basically, high level language is English. So write down the third point. Third point was English or human, okay, human readable language. Okay, I think so you understand these 3 points of the high level language. So please make a notes of the 3 points, very important in your interview part. So which you can tell what tell me about the high level language. You can explain these 3 points. You can evolve you can add some more sentences to these 3 parts. Okay. Sorry, points, not parts. Points. Now we will see the low level. What was the low level? Low level language. Yeah, low level language. First was low level language is called as assembly language. Another name was assemble language. So what was the assemble language? Yeah, the language should be combination of English letters, next symbols and numbers. Okay, the combination of should not be pronounced in it not be in the grammatical sentence. Let me show you. Let me open again Google. See, assembly language. Like Fibonacci. Let me type in C language. So where is it? Is not this one exactly. Please hold on. We'll show you. Where is these screenshots? The image I was not getting. Yeah. See, this is called assembly language, right? So here you can see I have said now it will be combination of characters in the sense of the alphabeticals. Next I have told you like symbols like dollar, numbers. But here you can see there is any pronouns. So like SL elements there is any pronouns like dollar T elements. Okay, leave it to pronunciation, leave it. But we cannot understand what is that particular program, right? Here we can see the a general meaning. We can see printf. We can read this middle of the sentence like what, hello world. But whereas coming to the assembly language, here we cannot read the program and what was the program also. So this language only can understand the machine only. So the middle we will we are writing in the high level now. So the program the system means the machine, the hardware can understand only low level language, right? But we are understand the high level language, but machine cannot understand the high level language, right? But how can, if we write in the high level language, na, but how can machine can understand exactly print the same output? So that it will high level is converted into low level. So middle of the conversion process is known as a compilation. Compilation. Like compilers, we this is the use of the compilers. So they are built to convert the high level language into low level language, right? Do I think so? You have understand. So if not, you can leave me in the. You can ask me doubt in the comment box. Then I will once again I will repeat this session again. So much more deeper. So this is, and another one is machine code language. Please note down these points. Please note down these points. It is very useful to you. So machine language. What was the machine language? Combination of numbers and words. That's it. Sorry. That's it. This is a whereas. See, this is our high level language. Yeah, this is perfect image to us. Let me enlarge. See, this is the high level language. We can understand the meaning of the temp equals to V, like square brackets K and semicolon. But whereas coming to the assembly, we cannot understand. And last one is machine level language. Here we can see the zeros and ones. That's it. Zeros and ones are the machine level language. So these two languages can understand by the hardware system, like our computers, our for example, take an example called our Wi-Fi router, like a home-based Wi-Fi router. But the router works depends upon the C language only. The inside of the router contains the C programming language only. The program is written in the C, but the hardware system cannot understand the high level language. Means this level language cannot understand, right? By the use of the compiler. So by the use of the compiler, when we compile the code, so it will convert it into machine level language or assembly language based upon the compiler. It will convert to the machine level language like assembly language. So after conversion of this high level language of the source code, then this after coming the output, they they take the output and implement on the hardware system like routers or our refrigerators or our TV remotes, so on. Okay, so I think so you get the points of the like high level and low level. So coming to the now, what was the middle level? So middle level is nothing but it sometimes acts like combination of high level and low level. So it shares some parts of the when we writing in the in a real time entity, when we write the code now, sometimes we have to write the not like 90% we will write in the high level language only, but whereas 10% should write in only machine level language, right? Means low level language. So that part of scenarios, the combination of high level and low level is called as machine level language. I think so you got my point. So the combination of high level and low level, or the sharing part, don't say the combination, let's change the term of the combination called as like sharing part of high level and low level is called middle level language. That's it, simple way. Okay, please make a note. This point also very important. Most of interview questions are, whereas oral technical interview, the recruiter will be asked the questions like this only. So please make a note. So next, second part. It was case sensitive, right? Case features of the C was C is a case sensitive program. Like I will explain why I have called it like case sensitive program. Yeah, let me take the compiler. So it will be bold, but if you listen clearly, definitely it will help you to. Theory part is very important to clearly first round as well as the oral technical round. Okay, if you clear the first round has a aptitude, you know that like aptitude verbal, like the verbal formation, whatever it will be. So second round will be the oral technical round, and third round will be the recruiter will be give some like exercise and to clear that bug or the program to write. So you have to go to the third part. You have to clear the first round and second oral technical round. Then you have to go to the practical technical round. Means whereas the recruiter will be provide you in a problem of the like you have like C or C plus whatever it may be. Okay, that's your part. So you have to go to the third part now. Third round now you have to clear this oral technical round. So oral technical round will be ask the all of the introduction part only. Like you can take C or C plus plus or Python, Java, whatever it may be. Okay, they will ask from the introduction part only oral technical round. So make a sure that I am saying that please make a notes of the every point. Okay. So now yeah, case sensitive. Yeah, before I think so, our next topic will be identifiers. So identifiers is nothing but identifiers. It's nothing but like we are seeing in upcoming classes while statement, while, comma, else, comma, if condition, comma, next for loops. So this type of call as identifiers. Okay, but why case sensitive? See, but any program here we can see like let me again I will take linked list. Yeah, here you can see the while, but the program should containing any capital letters like while. See here the while was small letters int small. Okay, see most of program is like not most of program. Entire 100 a total program has been written in lowercase letter. Like C cannot accept comments. C does not accept the capitalized letters, whether it is a printf or function variable or whatever it may be. C does not accept the capitalized letters. Okay, so C is always a case sensitive. Case sensitive in the sense of lower letters. So it can accept only lower letters. See, here you can observe entire program here any word except comments, any starting word having capital letter, observe clearly. See, entire starting program or middle of the line or middle of the words, they are using any capital letters except comments in the program, because comments are not executable files. There are just for to understand the other developer where working in the like is working on the same code, to understand the other developer they are using the comments. I will explain in detail. Don't bother about comments. Not only comments. Don't bother about any type of new things. I will definitely detailing explain. Okay, so don't bother about it. Just have a look. See. Anyway, so most of the C 90% is the case sensitive. Okay, C is the case sensitive. Next point, third point. What was the third point? High portable. What is meant by high portable? Yeah, what is meant by high portable? High portable is nothing but any hardware can device accept the C language. Accept in the sense, let me explain in Telugu. So like మన సి ప్రోగ్రామ్ లైక్ ఎన్ని లైక్ ఎంత రాసినా కూడా ప్రతి ఒక్క హార్డ్వేర్ డెఫినెట్గా యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది. వేరే ఇప్పుడు మన పైథాన్ కూడా రాసాం, మనకు కొన్ని డివైస్ లైక్ కొన్ని హార్డ్వేర్ డివైస్ ఏంటంటే యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తే చేయవు. ఇంకొన్ని జావా రాసే అది కూడా అంతే. బట్ సి ఏంటంటే ప్రతి ఒక్క హార్డ్వేర్ డివైస్ యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది సి లాంగ్వేజ్. మనం ఎప్పుడైతే మన కోడ్ మనం రాసిన హై లెవెల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ కన్వర్ట్ చేసి లో లెవెల్ లాంగ్వేజ్ వస్తుందో ఆ కోడ్ తీసుకొని మన డివైస్లో పెడతాం, ఆ హార్డ్వేర్ డివైస్లో అది ఏమో రన్ అయింది. అది ఏంటంటే డెఫినెట్గా యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది సి అనేది. సో సి ఈజ్ ఎ హై పోర్టబుల్ లాంగ్వేజ్, అంటే ఏ డివైస్ అయినా యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తుంది సి లాంగ్వేజ్ అనేది. ఓకేనా? సో నెక్స్ట్ పాయింట్, వాట్ వాజ్ ది ఫోర్త్ పాయింట్? fast. Okay, so execution will be execution part it will be so fast than compared to the rest of the language like Java, Python, .NET and moreover. Okay, the execution part is very fast. So like do you know that like most of games was created by the C language only, like 70% of the code like games in the C only used. Let me take best example. I think so. Do you know all of you like PUBG, right? Like now they have like renamed like BGM. So BGM is created by Unreal Engine. So the Unreal Engine is like 80% of the code they have used C hash, not C hash they have used. Because why? There is a latest technology like Python there. The like evergreen language Java. Yeah, we will see that evergreen language Java. We will generally call Java is an evergreen language. But why there are popular with Python they have? But why they have taken C hash? Because C is a fastly, it produces fast output, right? It can execute fastly. So for example, let me take PUBG, right? If I take PUBG now, okay, listen carefully. Let me explain it. సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు పబ్జీ తీసుకున్నారు, లైక్ తీసుకొని లైక్ మన బిసైడ్ మన లైక్ మన బ్యాక్ సైడ్ షాడో కూడా మూవ్ అవుతుంది. లైక్ మనం ఎప్పుడైతే మూవ్ చేస్తామో షాడో కూడా మూవ్ అవుతుంది. అది ఎంత లైక్ అంత యాక్యురేట్గా ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే అది. సో బికాస్ ఆఫ్ సి, సో బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ పార్ట్ అనేది ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి చాలా ఫాస్ట్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. సో మనం వేసిన అడుగు ఎమ్మటే షాడో కూడా మూవ్ అయింది. ఓకేనా? సో ఈ అలాంటి లైక్ చిన్న పార్ట్స్ అన్ని కూడా, సో అలాంటి మైనర్ ఒక అట్రాక్టివ్ థింగ్స్ కూడా సీతోనే మనం లైక్ కవర్ చేయొచ్చు. ఓకేనా? ఐ మీన్ ఈ యొక్క సుత్తను వదిలేసి జస్ట్ అస్యూమ్ దట్ సి ఈజ్ ఎ ఫాస్టబుల్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్. ఓకే, ఇట్ కెన్ ఫాస్ట్లీ ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్. సో నెక్స్ట్ వచ్చి ఫిఫ్త్ పాయింట్ వాస్ widely used in the OS. Okay, OS. So like I have told you in my previous sessions, like Windows is running 50% of the C hash and C++. So like Unix also like developed like C and like Ubuntu software and Linux. Moreover, that all type of Linux software is made by the C language only. C hash, that's it. So I think so our first topic has been completed, like features of the C programming language. Yeah, here we can see the feature of the C programming language has been completed. Next, second is where is C used, right? Now we will see where is C used. Let me remove second topic. Where is C used? I have told you that first point was OS, like Unix, comma Windows. So Windows is, I have told you now, Windows is made by the C hash. Yeah, this is the first one we can note. The second point was assemblies. Please make note of assemblies. I will explain you. Last I will explain what was the assemblers. Third point was compilers. Most commonly known as, like, sir, let me take the Python. That most of the compilers also made up by the C programming language only. Like compilers in the sense we are executing a program. Let us take this. This is the online compiler, right? So there is a software also like code block for C having code block. Whereas Python their own their own library like Python shell or PyCharm, Jupyter notebook or whatever next VS code. So this type of compilers, this type of not compilers, IDEs means integrated development environment. IDEs, integrated development environment. This type of IDEs are so developed by the 70% of the source code in their IDEs are C languages only. Okay, make a point. 70% of the code in the compilers, or we can call as compiler or IDE, 70% of code in C language only. They have written in C language. Next, fourth point was networks. I have told you first only networks in our home Wi-Fi routers. Okay, the most of Wi-Fi routers are modems or like geo modems are written in the C language only. Okay. Next, DBMS. DBMS like DBMS. Okay, like SQL means SQL. So this SQL compiler means we will write now SQL queries. So that compiler also like best compiler was SQL Workbench or Pop SQL. So on. So that type of compilers also made up by the C only. Okay. So that type of compilers also made up by C language only. And the last one was sixth one text editors. So now I am writing in the notepad now. So this notepad also developed by the C language. Okay. So please make a points of this all. So definitely when you are going to the interview based upon C language, definitely it will helpful to you. Okay. Notepad. Okay. Notepad. Text, most of the text editors are also developed by the C only. So I think we have completed like where is C is used. So I think so more than enough of these 6 points is enough. So next last one, what was the last one? What are the limitations of the C language? Now we will see what are the limitations of the C language. Please make a point of all this. Okay. This is our last topic. After that we will end this session today. But limitations. So C language. Okay. What was the first point? It is an producer. First point was producer language. What was the producer language? Like it is a testing language. Let me explain. See, if I use if and open in the C program, if statements is used, most of if statements is used for testing purpose. Let me see. Here I will write and test. Then I will like open and I will write a printf statement. Like a printf. Like I will print a hi. Then yeah, I will print a hi. Okay. Now I will end with the if we please remember that if you open any if statement, the if statement should be closed by the else only. Okay now? Close else. Then open the else. Here we can write like here what we will write in the, to show the output now. I will explain it total. Definitely I will explain it. Test fail. I will write test fail. See, in the test, like I will remove the test. What test I will remove? Like, let me like 5 is less than 10. See, tell me, 5 is less than 10. Yeah, it is true. So it is true. It is true now. It will print first printf statements. It will print what if statement having print. So it will print high. If, let me change, 5 is greater than 10. See, 5 is greater than 10. అంటే 5 అనేది 10 కంటే ఎక్కువ. 5 is greater than 10. యా ఎక్కువేగా. సో నేను మీకు రివర్స్ చెప్పినట్టున్నాను. సారీ. Let me change the characters. Like 10 is greater than 5. Yeah, this is the correct statement. Yeah, 10 is greater than 5. It's wrong. 10 is greater than 5. 5 comes 5 తర్వాత 10 వచ్చేది లైక్ 5 6 7 and it will last 10. బట్ ఇక్కడ ఏమైనా 10 తర్వాత 5 వస్తుంది రాదు. సో ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ అనేది రాంగ్ కాబట్టి అప్పుడు ఏంటంటే ఎల్స్ లో ప్రింట్ అయింది. సో ఇలాంటి టెస్టింగ్ పర్పస్కి ఏంటంటే ప్రొడ్యూస్ లాంగ్వేజ్ అంటారు దీన్ని. సి ఓకేనా. చిన్న లైక్ రాంగ్ చెప్పాను. సో డోంట్ థింక్ అబౌట్ దట్ లైక్ రాంగ్ వర్డ్స్. సో వాట్ వాస్ ది సెకండ్ పాయింట్? Object oriented concept is missing. Okay, object oriented concept is missing means like a real time entity option. Like we can in the C we cannot create the, if we want to create our own and like own data type like a person one, like animal like a mouse one, giraffe, like we cannot use the like a universal objects. Okay, we cannot use the universal object. This is the main drawback of the C. So that's why they have introduced the C++. In the C++ we can use the universal entity words. Okay, next third point. What was the third point? Limited code reuse. So what was the limited code reuse? So we can use the same line of code in multiple times. Okay, in entire, like for example, let us assume like code having 30,000 lines. Let me best example was okay. Let us take that hello world. So hello world can we use again? Yeah, we can reuse that code again. How many times we can use? So that is the that is an advantage in the C language. We can use like not only printf statement, we can use data types or variables, whatever it may be. Okay, we will see in the upcoming hour. Definitely we will see all. We will experience. That's why I am telling to write the points. When I am saying that particular point now, then if you refer that book, then you will get the like ఇంకా మీకు గుర్తుండిపోయింది అనమాట పాయింట్ లైక్ మర్చిపోరు మీరు. నెక్స్ట్ ఫోర్త్ పాయింట్ ఎక్సెప్షన్. ఎక్సెప్షన్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్. బ్రాకెట్లో ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ like some number is like 1 divided by 0. Yeah, it divides. So in this try catch, let me explain what was the try catch and the see. If we write this program in C++, like 1 by 0 means it is an infinity value, right? 0 by 1, okay, done. But something value by divided by 0 is infinity, right? if you write the same code on the C, it will show you like syntax error. Whereas coming to the C++, we can use the try catch. So that means if you try this, if you done okay, leave it from the try only. If not, go to the catch. So if we will write the catch method, what? It is an infinity program. It cannot execute the value. It is an infinity value. Here we can able to do, whereas in C++. Whereas coming to the C, we cannot do. So we cannot use the try catch method. So this is a drawback also. And the last point was you could do everything in C but may not suitable. I will tell you why may not suitable. Before I have said every hardware device can easily easily understand the C program, right? Before I have said, but here the point was what? You could do everything in C but may not suitable. Means suitable in the sense hardware. So in the now present technology we have here that IoT means Internet of Thinking, right? So Internet of Thinking depends upon the machine learning language only. So that best example was sensor switchboards. Okay, I have seen some villas sensor switchboards. Like for example, if we touch, let me rotate my camera. Like if we touch any wall now, like this, definitely it will then like physical switch. There's only like black sensor. So just if you touch, it will turn on the fan. Just double touch, turn off. One tap, lights on. Double tap, lights off. So this type of hardware cannot suitable, which cannot accept the some scenarios, not all scenarios, but some scenarios. This type of sensor objects cannot accept the C code. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So we have seen that features of the C program language, and second, very C you used, and third, now we have completed like what are the limitations of the C. So this is for the enough for today. So tomorrow we will see the next. Again we will go deeply HLL, MLL, LLL. So HLL means high level language, LLL low level language, MLL middle level. So then we will go again deeper to the high level, low level. Then after again like assembly language we will go. So the assembly language are divided into two parts also. Assembly like compiler, next assembly language. They have divided like two parts. Tomorrow I will explain the combination of the HLL and MLL. After that, definitely we will jump into the programming language, actual coding part. Okay. So yeah, before ending that, please subscribe to the channel. In future, definitely this channel helpful to you, like learning new technology like artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning. So and data most only cloud computing. The cloud computing also evergreen like Microsoft Azure, next AWS. Most of popular courses like AWS and combination of AWS and DevOps. So please subscribe to the channel. This channel was newly launched. So it will time taken process to grow this channel. So it will time taken process. So please make patience on this channel and listen every point patiently. If you get bored, like me bore కొట్టినా కూడా వినండి, ఏం కాదు. Different introduction every not only C or C++, whatever you take the language, you have to perfect, like foundation should be perfect, like the ground level should be perfect in the introduction part. Then only you can go through the code, actual source coding part. Okay, if the ground foundation is not so good, you cannot build your building, right? Sorry. So please make sure that any course you have taken, so the foundation should be strong. Okay, yeah, that's it for the today. Bye guys. See you tomorrow.